Welcome back to our bittersweet journey through rock and roll history. In part 2 of our series on musicians who left us too soon due to overdoses, we continue to honor the incredible artists who shaped the music we love. This episode will feature legends like John Entwistle and Taylor Hawkins, among over 30 other artists. Their stories remind us of the highs and lows they faced, but their music continues to inspire. This special is about musicians who died from overdoses, part 2. The late 60s London rock scene was electric, and at the center of it all was Brian Jones, the founder of the Rolling Stones. Jones embodied that wild spirit of experimentation that defined the era, but his growing distance from the band and spiraling substance use painted a darker picture. By the time they hit their peak, Jones was drowning in a mix of alcohol and drugs. On July 3, 1969, just weeks after being dismissed from the Stones, Brian was found dead in his swimming pool. The coroner cited death by misadventure, with heavy alcohol and drug use playing a key role. He was only 27, another legend gone too soon. Rest easy, Brian. You helped shape a sound that still moves us today. Punk was all about rebellion, and no one lived that mantra quite like Sid Vicious. As the bassist for the Sex Pistols, he became the face of the movement, rough, raw, and chaotic. His talent on bass might have been debatable, but his attitude was pure punk rock. Sid's life offstage, though, was pure turmoil. He and his girlfriend, Nancy Spungen, were known for their destructive relationship, fueled by heroin. When Nancy was found dead in their hotel room in 1978, the world turned on Sid. Out on bail and trying to escape the charges, he overdosed on heroin just a few months later, on February 2, 1979. At only 21, Sid's death marked the end of an era of reckless rebellion. Punk may have died with him, but his spirit rages on. For Deadheads, Jerry Garcia was more than just a frontman. He was a symbol of freedom, peace, and endless jams. The Grateful Dead turned every concert into a journey, and Garcia's soulful guitar playing was at the heart of that trip. But while the music seemed to flow effortlessly, Jerry's personal life was a much bumpier ride. His battle with addiction, cocaine, heroin, you name it, took a toll on his health. Despite his larger-than-life persona, Garcia was a quiet man, often retreating into himself. In 1995, after years of struggling, Jerry passed away from a heart attack in a rehab facility. The drugs had ravaged his body, leaving him only 53. He may be gone, but every time Ripple plays, we feel that familiar warmth. Rest in peace, Jerry.
If your cup is full, may it be.
I ain't been home since Friday night, and now my wife is coming after me.
When The Who shook the world, it was John Entwistle's thundering bass lines that laid the foundation. He was the quiet one in a band full of loud personalities, but his playing spoke volumes. Boris the Spider and My Generation were just two examples of how Entwistle could turn bass into a lead instrument. But by the early 2000s, his hard partying ways had caught up to him. On June 27, 2002, just before a Who tour, John was found dead in a Las Vegas hotel room. Cocaine was found in his system, contributing to the heart attack that ended his life at 57. His music lives on, a testament to his genius. You'll never be forgotten, John.
With a baseball bat, that funky man ain't gonna get me.
I'm gonna hang up. Please, sir, please. Just 1 minute.
If punk rock had a heartbeat, it was Dee Dee Ramone. As the primary songwriter and bassist for the Ramones, Dee Dee was responsible for some of their most iconic tracks, like Blitzkrieg Bop and 53rd and 3rd. His lyrics were raw and real, just like his life. Dee Dee struggled with heroin addiction for most of his career, a battle he openly wrote about. Despite leaving the Ramones in the late 80s, his drug use didn't leave him. On June 5, 2002, Dee Dee died from a heroin overdose in his Los Angeles apartment. He was 50. Though his life was chaotic, his music remains timeless.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your voice.
Kevin DuBrow's voice was the force behind Quiet Riot, one of the first metal bands to hit it big in the early 80s. Come On Feel the Noise blasted through radios across America, making DuBrow a household name. But fame didn't last forever. After the band's decline, DuBrow struggled to stay relevant and his personal demons caught up with him. On November 25, 2007, DuBrow was found dead in his Las Vegas home. A cocaine overdose had claimed his life at 52. His voice, however, still echoes through time. Rock on, Kevin. You'll always be the noise we love.
It's a long day, living in Reseda.
Tom Petty's voice was as American as rock and roll itself. Whether it was Free Fallin' or American Girl, his songs felt like they were written for road trips and summer nights. He was a rock icon for decades, known for his honesty and laid-back persona. But behind the scenes, Petty was dealing with pain, both emotional and physical. He was using various medications, including fentanyl, to manage pain from a fractured hip. On October 2nd, 2017, Petty died of an accidental overdose from a mix of these medications. He was 66. His music will forever remind us of simpler times. Rest easy, Tom. You gave us a lifetime of anthems.
Just headed to live like a refugee.
since you took your love away.
Chris Cornell, the iconic frontman of Soundgarden and Audioslave, was a towering figure in rock music. Known for his powerful 4-octave vocal range and poignant songwriting, Cornell helped define the grunge movement of the 1990s. His career spanned over 3 decades, including successful solo work and collaborations on film soundtracks. Cornell's influence on rock music was immense, earning him multiple Grammy Awards and widespread critical acclaim.
And the best metal performance is Spoonman. Soundgarden.
We're not going to leave the stage tonight until you tell us we're heavy metal.
Tragically, he died at age 52 under heartbreaking circumstances in Detroit on May 18, 2017, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire musicians and fans alike.
Discomfort in this thing has pulled itself upon me.
Linkin Park's Chester Bennington was known for his gut-wrenching vocals and deeply emotional lyrics. His songs, like In the End and Numb, connected with millions, giving voice to those struggling in silence. Chester himself battled depression and addiction for years. His final show on July 6, 2017, was a powerful performance in Birmingham, UK. He sang his heart out as always, leaving fans with memories of his raw passion. Just a few weeks later, on July 20th, Chester died at 41. Traces of alcohol were found in his system. His last show felt like a farewell, though no one knew it then. Rest in peace, Chester. Dolores O'Riordan's voice was haunting, powerful, and unforgettable. When she belted out Zombie with the Cranberries, you couldn't help but feel the weight of the world in her words. Her live performances, especially of Zombie, were electric, her voice cutting through the noise like a sharp blade. Tragically, on January 15, 2018, Dolores was found dead in her London hotel room. She had accidentally drowned in the bathtub after consuming too much alcohol. She was 46. Hearing Zombie now feels different, knowing the pain she carried with her. We'll always listen, Dolores. Your voice will never fade. As the drummer for Foo Fighters, Taylor Hawkins was the heartbeat of the band, keeping pace with Dave Grohl's relentless energy. But Taylor was more than a drummer. He was a performer, someone who lived and breathed rock and roll. His infectious smile and incredible skills behind the kit made him a fan favorite. In March 2022, during the band's tour in Bogota, Colombia, Taylor was found dead in his hotel room. A toxicology report revealed a mix of substances, including opioids. He was just 50. The world lost not just a drummer, but a light that shone bright on and off stage. Keep on rocking, Taylor. You'll always be our rhythm.
Rock and roll drumming where it's really, I mean, there's still great stuff now, but like it was like in the top 10.
Thanks for watching part 2 of our look at musicians who tragically lost their lives to overdoses. Their music still resonates today, reminding us of the talent the world lost too soon. If you found this meaningful, don't forget to subscribe for more content that dives into the lives and legacies of iconic artists. Let us know in the comments your thoughts or any other musicians you'd like us to cover. Stay tuned for more and take care.